So I guess Clarence would probably be pretty happy if he had 100 people on his team by the end of his first day in the business. And then what if we did that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 5 days in a week times 500, meaning no, that's not right. Sorry, 5 days in a week times 100 equals 500. Sorry about that. And then we have 4 weeks in a month. That's 2,000 times 12 months a year. There's 24,000 people on your team. That's pretty exciting. Imagine having 24,000 people on your team at the end of 1 year. For the average person, they'd be happy to have 24 people on their team at the end of 1 year, never mind 24,000. But that's how you do it. The whole concept is based on the power of the mastermind. You utilize people's gifts and talents. You bring all the gifts and talents together like a potluck dinner, and you dominate and control this industry. Because duplication doesn't work. The only thing ever duplicated successfully in the history of marketing is failure. I won't teach duplication because it doesn't work. It doesn't. It doesn't work long term. There's no way. All right? You can't even duplicate systems. If you and I were to work the same system, it's not going to be the same end result. That's not duplication. People, you can't duplicate people. I can't do what Janet does, and she can't do what I do, or what I does, or what I do, whatever. But the bottom line is, you know what? If we team up together, we become a dominant force, and that means all of us. So I want everyone on today's call to say yes. You've got nothing to be afraid of, nothing to sabotage yourself for. Everything is laid out here for you. We can make this really simple, because what we do here is we compensate for other people's weaknesses so you can dominate and control. So for those of you that don't know who I am, I guess I better tell you who I am. I just got to plug my computer in. I see it's telling me that my battery's going to run dry here. Okay, for those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Val Smith. I've been in this industry for way too long. Doesn't seem like it, though. I can't believe I'm on here saying I've been in this industry for 36 years. It's really freaky saying that. 36 years I've been playing this game. And keeping that in mind, I've seen a lot of stuff. I've seen the good, the bad, the ugly. Been a part of the good, the bad, the ugly. It's amazing. But anyhow, I graduated from nitwit marketer to network marketer to corporate executive to running Mentors in Motion from 2001 to 2006. It was kind of my passion to teach people the esoteric, building principles to building a business. My definition of marketing is the art and science of empowering, communicating, and developing a relationship with another human being based on their needs and not mine or yours as promoters. So I used all those philosophies, all those things that I've imprinted in my DNA. I've been taught by some of the most interesting people in the world. And Mentors in Motion was a blast. We did like $91 million retail all over the world, almost, about 182,000 people in total. Officially 143,752, but that's not including all the companies that came in as well to utilize it as training material for their MLM program. So it was a great venture. It was a great time. Should have been a whole lot more people. But anyhow, that was in the past. Let's talk about the future. Here we are in 2014. And back in 2007, I had this great idea. What I wanted to do is I wanted to launch an online audio magazine, but unfortunately I wasn't around the right people in that time and space in order to pull that off. So now we're now able to do that in 2014 because the time is right. The industry's gone back to retro. It's all about relationships. It's all about building relationships. It's all about trust. It's all about ethics, morals, values. It's about being transparent. It's about letting people see you as you can see me right now. It's about, video. It's about, hey, man, here, this is who I am, Take it for whatever way you want to take it. So the point being is I love that. This is where I've always felt comfortable in relationship marketing. And so anyhow, I had this idea, and then in November of 2013, it's really amazing because I'm sitting here right now talking to you about this. In November 2013, just a few short months ago, just before Christmas, right? This was a conversation between myself and Blair Bremner and his dad, Bob Bremner. They own a 15-year-old network marketing company out of Mechanicsville, Virginia. The idea was to create a training program that we could bring to the world and launch in a really big way. And so what we did is we came to a joint venture agreement where they would run the company and I would run the product side of it. So what we did is we developed a concept called the legendsnetwork.com. And what it is, it's an online audio magazine, kind of like Forbes magazine, kind of like the Wall Street Journal, except what I'm doing is I'm interviewing some of the most unbelievable, incredible minds in the industry today. So for the first time in history, you're going to be able to learn from many of the most sought after, the most brilliant minds online and offline today gathered right here in a back office. And this is really special to me because I get to go into these intimate interviews. I get to record them with people like Dave Dubbs, people like Jeff Mills, people like Dr. Stan Harris, people like Rex Harris, people like Darren Little, people like Patrick Snow, people like Craig Caron, people like James Holmes, people like Greg Gomez. The list goes on and on. Larry Wingett. I mean, that was like that was like the most wildest interview I ever did in my life. People like Angel Lee. Angel Lee's built organizations to over $2 billion in sales over his 20-year plus career. So we've got some pretty incredible things happening here that are really fun, really exciting, and we're taking on a phenomenal philanthropic project. And so imagine this, a complete audio library and an audio like encyclopedia in one back office. This is basically the most powerful upline support system you could ever have. Why? Because it's not about shave your head and follow me. It's not about shave your head and follow one leader. What I've done here is I've taken many of the greatest talents out there, and I continue to do so. 4 to 5 new interviews every month with sensational people, Randy Schroeder, just to name a few, and put them all in one back office. And most of these people are competitors against each other. They're in different companies. They're competing for followship, subscriptionship. They're competing for buyers. They're competing for prospects to sign up. And it's amazing, for the first time in the history of marketing, that we've been able to take them all, many of the greats, and put them all in one back office together. It's the ultimate dream team. It's kind of like, taking LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Dr. J, the greatest, Magic Johnson, taking the greatest basketball players of different generations and bringing them all together in their prime and cranking it out. I mean, what a gift to the industry. And I want to make this perfectly clear. To become a student of this industry is the most precious gift you could give yourself in this industry. It's not about your company. It's not about your nutritional plan. It's not whatever you got going. It's about being a student of this industry. And by studying their posturing skills, their communication skills, the way they outline their blueprints, the way they outline their tunnels, their funnels, their marketing systems, their whole psychology, it gives you an inside scoop, an inside read as to really what these people are doing to dominate and control this industry.